Hello there, everybody, especially to those of you who are at home. Where else can you be, right? Hey, now I wish you all a happy homestay. So how has it been? Cooking new recipes? Washing the house? You know what? I paint the gate. That one my wife forced me to tell her. Paint gate. Okay, I also did some cooking lah. You know, that day I cook, I burned my finger. Wow, really hot. You know, as I was going to break the egg into the oil, the oil go pop like that, burst. Wow, it really burned my finger. Wow, suffer man, very, very hot. So I did run cold water, tap water lah, put oil lah, put aloe vera lah, and all that. So now it is not too bad lah, not too bad. Okay, it's recovering. You know, talking about fingers burned, you know it is a saying, isn't it? Getting your fingers burned. You know, this few weeks there have been so many fake news and scam and things like that is flooding our telephone, and I thought maybe I will just mention this, and maybe this morning devotion it can help you. You know, getting a finger burn means you have invested money in something and lost a lot of money because of wrong investment or because you have been scammed. If you have been scammed, I think you don't really want to think about it, isn't it? You are really upset and don't want to think about it. And of course, to bring it up today would trigger some terrible memories. But I think it is also very good for us to look back and see how we can overcome it and never repeat the same mistake again. Now, how does one get scammed or get their fingers burned? Is there an answer in the Bible to overcome the risk of getting your fingers burned? You know, one of the root cause of getting your finger burned or being losing a lot in your investment is actually called greed. Greed is very much a part of our life. All of us without exception, whether you are a pastor, you're a church leader, you are a member, or a believer or not a believer, we are often tempted by greed. In Luke chapter 12 verse 15 says, "And he said to them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for one's life does not consist in the abundance of things he possesses." I think right at the very root, we have to come to terms with what really makes you and I happy, what really satisfies us. Is it a lot of money, or is it finding your purpose in God? In Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 10 say, "He who loves silver will not be satisfied with silver, nor he who loves abundance with increase. This also is vanity." It says if you love money, you will never be satisfied with money. If you love silver, you will not be satisfied by silver. There are many things that maybe in the past have caught many of you got your fingers burned. For example, in the share market, sometimes you call it margin trading or short-term trading or contra or short selling. Buying something about 3 or 4 times that you can afford, and hopefully that the share market, the share will go up within a speculated few days, and that you make a profit by selling it. Really, this kind of trading is a form of gambling. You may end up losing money which you do not have and you cannot afford to lose. You probably act on speculation or insider news. As Christian, I believe we need to abstain from this and buy shares for the long-term investment. And with money you can afford to lose, and with money that you do not need to use in the short term. And in the long term, if you put your shares, if you buy shares and invest in it for years, you will surely gain. Proverbs 13 verse 11 says, wealth gained by dishonesty will be diminished, but he who gathers by labor will increase. It just simply means there are no freebies in the world today. If you want to get wealth quickly and by not working for it, it will disappear. But if you work hard, you labor hard, and save money, that money will help you and will be a great blessing to you in the future. How about get rich quick scheme? There are many get rich quick scheme, even to pronounce also very hard. Get rich quick scheme. Everybody say with me, get rich quick, get rich quick. Cannot, you see? That's why all these get rich quick scheme is very dangerous. In Proverbs 28 verse 32 says, the stingy are eager to get rich and are unaware that poverty awaits them. When you are eager to get rich very quickly, you are not aware that poverty awaits you. Get rich quick scheme sounds too good to be true. Sometimes it can be pyramid scheme. I even heard there was a scam of some people who can convert paper into US dollar. Yet people believe, yet people fall for it. It's so amazing. So most of the time, those things that sound too good, it is just that sound too good. Another reason why you get your fingers burned is fear. Many scams work on your fear. They tell you that your bank account is being hacked, or it will be closed by the income tax department because there are areas that you have not paid. Out of fear, you gave them your online banking user word or password so that they say they will help you secure your finances or transfer your finance into an account which you can collect later. Brothers and sisters, these are all scams, and because it involves your money, it creates fear in you, and you give in and get your fingers burned. Before you react to such claim, please check with a friend, because it is your money at stake that your mind is confused. You are scared, you are worried. I want you to know, brothers and sisters, please don't give in to such scam. They may create fear, they may say all kinds of things. You know, in those olden days, during my time, I've heard of fear where they come to you and say, is this your son? They say your son is in school, there was an accident, blah, 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 and he's hurt in the hospital. They ask you to go with them and so on. And there are cases of parents or mother or father goes to the hospital, but on the way they were robbed and money were taken away from them. So brothers and sisters, be very careful. Do not respond out of fear, because when you respond out of fear, you are not in your right mind. The third reason why some people get their fingers burned is because they are naive. Some people are desperate for financial help, and in their naiveness, they became gullible to all kinds of scheme, all kinds of story. Please, brothers and sisters, be very wise. I encourage you to read up a lot, to study a lot, to hear what people is saying, so that when it comes to you, that you will not be naive. Nowadays, you receive phone call where it is related to a machine that talks to you, or they are from the court, they are from the income tax department, or they are from the police. When I hear this kind of call, I put my phone down. You'll be surprised that I also get phone call from Suriname, from Morocco, and from different kind of what they call people who want to scam or hack into your account. My Facebook was hacked into once, and I think you have to be very careful and use very good password to secure it. So please don't be naive. All right, even Telegram can be hacked into. So I'm not here to tell you how to check if your Telegram have been hacked. If you want to know, you can always call me. You know who I am. I'm Pastor Clement Wong. My Telegram had been hacked before. People use my Telegram and talk to my other friends. So please be wise and have wisdom, and do not be naive. In Proverbs 16 verse 16 says, how much better to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding is to be chosen rather than silver. There is something more precious than money and gold, and that is wisdom. Because with wisdom, it will help you to acquire riches. But if you are foolish, it will cause you to lose a lot. At this time, where we are all locked in a home, we get all kinds of news. And the scammers are very free also. They are all it's a syndicate. Let me tell you, I was told by police it's a syndicate. Many news that you receive may be fake news. And I tell you, I get bombarded by all kinds of news every day, forwarded to me by you. You know? But when you forward the news, you never check properly. Everything come to your phone, forward only for fun. Please check properly. Some news, I also been guilty of forwarding some news that are fake. I feel very bad. I feel very stupid and very, very foolish to have done that. So please don't simply forward news, especially if it is not substantiated. All right? Check your source first. Get news basically from mainline news portal. All right? Like the Malay Mail, Star, Free Malaysia Today. Some of these legitimate news portal will give you the correct news. You can be very sure they are real. So beware of all kinds of scam offering you goodies. They are even on Facebook advertisement, offering you goodies, selling stuff at way below the market price. And you thought, wow, this one is very good, way below the market price. You click and you buy, but you get nothing. The money just go to somebody's account and you get nothing. So be very, very wise. Proverbs 4 verse 7 says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom. And in all your getting, get understanding. Two things which you need to get in the scripture, especially the book of Proverbs, and that is wisdom and understanding. You must have both of these things so that it will keep you strong and keep you safe. So therefore, brothers and sisters, my advice to you is, before you act on fear, on greed, on naiveness, always consult somebody. You can call me if you want to. And you have another person who is not sucked into your system, can give you better advice on what you should do. Well, I got my fingers burned. I tell you how I protect myself. This is the frying pan, the oil burst like that, So now I very prepared it. I got one big pail of water. When the fella burst, what I do is I pour water on the fella. Then it'll be okay. Bye-bye.